If you need a massive amount of portable storage for your Mac that's ready to go right out of the box and is compatible with Windows, then you'll want to check out the Western Digital My Passport Ultra for Mac. This drive is compatible with Time Machine for backups and can be password protected. In the box, you'll find the hard drive, a USB cable, and a quick start guide. The cable is a USB-C to USB-C cable, and a USB-A adapter is included in case you need it. The drive itself is small and sleek with a metal case. The USB-C port is on the front, and there's also an LED light. And the bottom has rubber feet to help keep the drive in place. Let's connect it to our MacBook, and since this drive is already formatted for Mac, we don't need to do anything else. And boom, there it is, ready to use. I'll click into it, and you'll find some software to install if you want to, both for Mac and Windows, so I'll quickly install the software. And once that is done, it walks you through how to use all of the features, and you can also register the drive. Click Apps to install additional optional software. Let's go to About This Mac and Storage, and there you can see the drive and free space. In System Preferences, I'll go to Time Machine, select the disk, and the passport is available and ready to use. Let's reopen the WD software, and there you can see the space available on the drive. Click the gear icon, and here you can turn off the LED, set a password, and eject the drive. You can also eject the drive by right-clicking as normal. I'll come back to Apps and install the optional software. In the WD Drive Utilities, you can check your drive for problems, set when the drive sleeps, turn the LED on or off, and erase the drive. In WD Security, you can set up a password and completely secure the drive. You can also go to Import Data and sign into your cloud accounts to import all of your files to the hard drive. Next, I'll copy over a couple of video files from the Mac to the passport, and as you can see, the speed is pretty good for an external hard drive. Let's eject the drive from the Mac and copy the video files to a Windows PC. Now, before you can use this drive with Windows, you'll need to do one of two things. Either format the hard drive to exFAT or use the free HFS Plus driver for Windows. If you're going to use this drive mainly with your Mac and occasionally with Windows to copy files or whatever, it's best to just use the free driver. But if you're going to use this drive with your Mac and many different Windows PCs that you don't own, then you may want to consider formatting to exFAT. Since I'm going to use this drive mainly for my MacBook, I'm not going to reformat it. But before I can use it with Windows, I'll come to this page, which of course will be linked below, and download the free HFS Plus driver and install it on every Windows machine I want to use with the passport. And it would be a good idea to save this installer perhaps on a flash drive. That way you can take it to any other Windows PC that you might want to use this drive with. Once the HFS Plus driver is installed, we can connect the passport to the Windows PC, and I'll need the USB-A adapter for that. Then, when you go to this PC, boom, there's the drive. I'll click into it, and there's the video files from the Mac. I'll copy one over, and the speed is pretty good. I'll rename the file and copy it back, and that works too. You can also install the WD Discover software on your Windows PC if you wish, but this is optional. I've also copied several other files from the Windows computer to the passport that I want to use on the Mac. So we'll reconnect the passport to the Mac, pop it open, and boom, there's all the files I need that we just copied from Windows. So everything is working fine. Real quick, I'll run a Blackmagic disk speed test, which is for video editing. And as you can see, this drive will work for footage all the way up to 4K at 25 frames per second, depending on format. For those who don't know, video editing is a very intense process for hard drives. So if this drive can handle 1080p at 60 frames per second and 4K at up to 25 frames per second, then it can easily handle all of your other files like documents, music, pictures, backups, etc. And of course, this drive isn't going to be as fast as an SSD, but then again, an external 4TB SSD will run you about $530, while this 5TB hard drive is only around $140. I'll be sure to leave links for this hard drive and the SSD version in the description below. So that is the WD My Passport Ultra for Mac.